Brodes Media.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into Sports Talk with Brodes. We have an NL East champion here in town. It's crazy. We all saw the famous viral video going around town with the man on the news saying, I got married, I got divorced, I got 2 kids, and that's how long it's been since the last time we finally saw the Phillies at the top of the division. And my wife and I were cracking up when we saw that clip, and we were reflecting ourselves. We were in high school just getting started dating when they won in 2011. The last time the NL East champion had Philadelphia Phillies next to the name. It's crazy. From that point, in 2011, we graduated high school together. I went out and played 3 years of junior hockey, graduated college, bought a home, got married, had a child, and that child is now almost 10 months old. And finally, we get back to where we belong. It's been a hell of a journey, people. And while there's so much that still needs to be done for this to really have the promising finish that we want, it is okay to embrace the now. It is okay to watch them jump up and down in the clubhouse, celebrating Garrett Stubbs, the music. Guys are all happy and wearing the goggles and the champagne's flying. And, Estevez on the bump doing the celebration to beat the Cubs after Schwarber hits a nuke, after JT got the party started. And for them to do it at home, while I wish they performed better against the New York Mets in that 4-game set, losing 3 isn't necessarily my favorite thing in the world. To do it at CBP, knowing what's about to happen, okay, because Red October, it's about to explode. One very smart man once said, Red October, bend him over. And we are about to get that again. Sometimes I think we forget, and this is no knock on anybody, but it's just because time. We hear awesome moments in June, in July, in May, and we all make the same joke. This is what South Philadelphia sounds like, and it's not even October yet. And I know we can all look back in the rearview mirror and remember some of those awesome moments at Xfinity Live after a big-time win. Some of the players come over and show their faces and all. But my point is, when you get it again, and it's the NLDS, it's at home, the broadcast, the national feed is looking overhead of CBP, and then they start to pan through the fans, and the Red Rally Tales are rocking, and the place is going nuts. It's almost like, oh yeah, that's right. We forget, but we don't forget, right? I mean, I don't want to make it seem like we forget. We know. But getting those first couple of seconds again is like, oh yeah, we're back, baby. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see Zach Wheeler shove his first strikeout, which is probably going to be the first 3 pitches, because think about everyone standing on their feet, cheering at the top of their lungs. And then he goes 7 2/3, allows 1 earned run. Matt Strahm comes in to clean up that inning. Clean it up as if he needs help actually taking out the trash. No, not cleaning it up as if there's base runners. It's just, hey, you reached your limit. We're saving you for your next start so you can go do it again. There's a lefty in the batter's box, and we'll put a lefty on the mound. Don't worry about it, Zach. Thanks for all your hard work today. Nice handshake, and he's off to the showers. And then the 8th, Hoffman. Oh, no. Sorry, I said 7 2/3, didn't I? Oh, dude. Would I forget the sport? Anyway, you want to listen to Rob Thompson? We can listen to Rob Thompson. This is what Rob Thompson said when asked what Red October means to him.
If you could describe for everybody what Red October means to you here in Philly. It's 4 hours of hell.
4 hours of hell, baby. Don't know why that audio only played out of one side of my ears, but that's okay. You get the point. 4 hours of hell, and you don't know what it's like when you're on the opposing team until you're standing in that dugout. Don't forget that when the World Baseball Classic was happening and there were countries, literally countries, all pulling for their respected squads, you got others in the league comparing what CBP sounded like to an entire country pulling for their team. That is absurd. 1 run comes in thanks to a double. 2 run comes in thanks to a single. The place, it just becomes electric and doesn't stop, let alone what happens if a Schwarber bomb to Mars goes off to left field. Let's put in a little hypothetical of an oppo to start the game, inning 1, pitch 1. Oh! This is what I needed. I've been down in the dumps because of the Eagles. Hell, I've been down in the dumps because of my skate takes. My skate takes, and if you don't know what that is yet, it is a award-winning segment we do on Twitter. You can follow me at Brodes81, where I put my rollerblades on. I rollerblade around my neighborhood shirtless, and I give you my picks for the day, betting-wise. And the reason I wanted to start it is because I was red hot. And since I started, I've been ice cold. So I've been angry. And last night, all I needed left on my damn parlay was the Bengals to beat Washington, and it failed. So not only have the Eagles ripped my heart out of my chest already, and it's week 3, I'm now losing money. And there's only one way to get myself feeling great again. And that, of course, is winning money on the Phillies when they are about to embrace this beautiful run in October. Am I worried at all about the bye if we can get some time off? Absolutely not. And I want the bye. Bryce Harper wants the bye too. Guys are dealing with some things. This is coming from the mouth of the superstar. It's been 162 games. We've been battling. We had our ups and downs. We had our ice cold moments. We're here, though. And if we could get a chance to let everybody reset, bring it on. And the reason why I don't have a problem with it, the Houston Astros beat you in the World Series. The Houston Astros had no issue with the bye. Other teams had issues with the bye. Those same teams, though, had issues when there weren't byes. The Atlanta Braves were winning the division prior to the new format. They weren't winning the World Series every year. The Dodgers were winning 100-plus games all the time before this new playoff format. Outside of the COVID year, they've been through, if you go ask their fans, and all this drought has been awful. We've been too good. We've spent too much money. They had issues prior to the new format and bye weeks. So I can't come to the conclusion just because some of these great teams in the regular seasons fail, that the reason they're failing is solely because of them having a few days off while other teams are competing and staying in rhythm. There are ways, and granted, I get it, there's no such thing as duplicating or replicating live pitching the way live pitching in playoff baseball is. It's hard, but there are ways to keep you in some way, shape, or form in the moment. And that's on them to figure out. Let me put it to you this way. The alternative Rooting for the alternative, having to play in a 3-game set, asking Nola and Wheeler to pitch more. That's dumb. Because it's not automatic you win that series. The last few years, yeah. The Cardinals series, though, you squeeze out by the skin of your teeth. I don't know how they did it. The Cardinals, ugly, rough loss. You take it, and the Marlins series, kudos to you. But if you can escape that and give Zach time to rejuvenate, Nose time, and speaking of Nose, man, is this guy for real or what? He's now labeled the clincher. That's what he has done. He's the clincher now. Since 2022, Aaron Nola has started 7 games that the Phillies could either clinch a postseason berth or clinch a postseason series or clinch a division title. Nola has posted a 1.62 ERA with 46 strikeouts and 7 walks in those 7 games.